AFC divisional game, as it will be the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens looking for their 15th win of the season against... Oh, that was my bad. My mistake. The Ravens looking for their 15th win of the season. Not counted toward their actual regular season record, but for the 15th win with 2 losses. Browns are going to get the 12th win with 6 losses. That should be a very good game. I mean, the Browns had a convincing win over the Broncos, 38-21, and they faced the division rivals. They did beat the Ravens once, though. I will say that. They did beat them once, but they did lose once. So this will basically be the tiebreaker of this series. Who wins? Ravens, Cleveland Browns. I think the Ravens, but I said the Saints were going to beat the Lions, and the Lions won by 3, so there's that. But the Browns need to win, obviously, to keep...
Post a video about our disagreement. Video about our disagreement.
Wait, why though? That's my question. Because I could just basically say right now of why Michigan's better. We both might have lost to Ohio State, but Ohio State lost to Clemson, which is good, because fuck Ohio State. But I will say that Ravens Browns hopefully should be a good game. Maybe. Lamar Jackson, he is the runner. It is very snowy over there, but Browns trying to look for back-to-back Super Bowls. And undefeated season last season, 10-6 now.
Quit inviting me to your streams or else there will be issues.
Why? Because your team lost to the Giants in week 14? Because after that game, you literally just stopped watching my channel. I will say that right now. You stopped watching my channel after the Giants fucking won. Aight, fam. Oh no, here we fucking go. He's gonna spam chat, isn't he?
You asked for it.
Yep, here we go!
Emoji Moai, 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 Emoji Moai.
Alright, there's gonna be more, I know there is. Ravens, Browns, AFC divisional game. Did I actually put AFC divisional game? Yeah, I did, okay. We also know ECC still triggered about his team not making the playoffs because they lost to the Giants. Obviously. But, Ravens, Browns, snowy Maryland here in Baltimore. I thought I just saw a guy. Okay, never mind. Hopefully this game will be. Hopefully this game's gonna be good. I think it might. But as we get skipped past the opening sequence, because I want the game to go fast since today is Sunday football in real life. Cleveland will kick it off to Baltimore to start the game, start the AFC divisional round.
Yeah, guys, I'm so triggered cause my team didn't make the playoffs, so can I get an emoji Moai in the chat, please?
Here comes Lamar Jackson now, coming out on the field. They say this game's gonna be good, but, you know, I don't know where that fucking... I don't know where it is. Here comes Lamar Jackson now.
Jackson needs to get nerfed like that.
Damn. That was to whoever the fuck it was, I think Ingram. So here's the Ravens offensive lineup, and if you could stop Lamar Jackson on the run game, you should be fine. But you also got to stop Mark Ingram, and then you got all the Ravens guys like Cameron Meredith and all their guys as well. So you gotta stop them. If you could stop them, you should be fine.
Emoji Moai. Emoji
Alright, there you go.
Moai,
I give you 3 emoji Moais in the chat. There goes Jackson, inaccurate pass to number 89, and that will now be 3rd down. So here's the defensive line for the Cleveland Browns. And so far the Browns defense not looking so well. I mean, you only got Benjamin Skonik and Denzel Ward and shit to watch out for, I'd say. And whoever that X Factor defensive man, no, that's never mind. Myles Garrett was taken off the game. But yeah, all you really have to do is just stop. You just have to play harder on the offense. That's really all you have to do. 3rd and 6. Screen pass. Pass is caught to Ingram. Ingram, 1st down on the sideline, gets to the 41-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens after the Mark Ingram screen pass for 12 yards. Surprisingly, no one got to Ingram. Looks like he just didn't get the angle and just too late. That does suck for the Browns, as they'll have to deal with it again. Deal with this drive again. Jackson the pass. That pass is caught to a tight end. Don't know who that is.
The pass has been caught saying Monica slowly and Mike Hawk slowly and been saying Chevy slowly.
I don't know what you're talking about, but Chevy. 2nd and 9. Jackson back to pass. Deep bomb pass, 1st down marker. Oh, the Ravens. Pass was to the tight end. Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews for the 1st down. Joe Sherbert with tackle. When someone says on your YOLO that person who does the Chevy stuff in your chat is cute, boy, try me. But now, Mark Andrews with the reception, their tight end for Baltimore. At Baltimore, last season they got shut out, I believe 20-0 against the Cleveland Browns.
Alright, you asked for it once again.
Once again. I'm gonna say it this time. Emoji Moai. Yep. Emoji Moai. Emoji American football. 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 Emoji Moai. Isn't the rest? Emoji racing car. Emoji racing car.
Emoji racing car.
I'm really annoying him now. I'll stop. They hand off to Mark Ingram. Ingram on the 2nd and 12. Looks like he had a sack last play or something like that. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Emoji fire. Emoji pistol.
Damn, you're gonna shoot a fiery bullet to your annoying friend. I feel bad for you. 3rd and 7. 3 wideouts. Jackson then single back. Jackson back to pass. Jackson over the middle, over the sideline. That's caught at the 13-yard line. 26-yard reception for, I can't see his name because of his long ass hair, but whoever 86 is, 85, whoever 83 is, just caught that. He beat Benjamin Skonik. Wow, that was real Sneed. That was Sneed the 4th, beating Benjamin Skonik on that play. He even pushed him off. Damn. Skonik, usually a lockdown corner, just couldn't get him that time. They toss it to Mark Ingram. Oh, he juked out Skonik, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. No shutout tonight. And the Ravens A few broken tackles and a juke. Score their first points against against Cleveland. Yeah, 20-0 was the last time these two teams met. That was when the Browns were the first seed and Ravens were the 5th seed. Now the Browns are the 6th seed. 6th seed or 5th seed? I think 5th seed. The 5th seed, and the Ravens are the 2nd seed. Justin Tucker's kick is good, and it's 7-0 for Baltimore. Nice 3-minute, 17-second drive. I mean, Mark Ingram with the his 4th rush for a touchdown. 4th rush ends up leading him to a touchdown. So nice job by Baltimore. Cleveland, on the other hand, they're trying. And defense almost out of the stop there on the 1st down, but Mark Ingram with the juke and then the missed tackles. Ooh, that was bad. Jarvis Landry will be returning this one. And here it is. Cleveland gets ball and returns it from the 5-yard line, gets past the 25 to the 27-yard line. So here comes Baker Mayfield, not one of the best years he's had. This is his first year season. He was a backup quarterback last season. So far, he's having a good season. This is only his first year playing full time here in the custom season. He was backup quarterback for Elijah Kelly Jr. So, and then Elijah Kelly Jr. was left when Pat Shurmur left. And same thing with Hector Adamel. I think there was a few other guys there. Slayer Axel too. Curtis Kelly, though, still on the team. He's in the backfield. Mayfield to pass. That pass, wow. His receiver just ran back to the line. So now because of that, it'd be 2nd down. Here is your Cleveland offensive lineup. And if you could stop Hunt and Curtis and then lock down that pass game, you should be fine against Cleveland. That's what New York did. That's what New York did back a while, not a while ago, but back in one of the games. They did that back in week 13. 2nd and 10, Cleveland. That'll be Mayfield. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. And Hunt gets down to the 27-yard line. So, I believe a 1-yard loss there. So here's the defensive lineup for the Baltimore Ravens. And honestly, I mean, these guys have been locked down on everything. It's really hard to get by them. Baltimore, with this lineup, could potentially make their 2nd custom season Super Bowl and possibly even win it. And who knows? They have a chance to possibly rematch against Washington with how Washington is doing. They got to face Minnesota tomorrow, with Jacksonville having to face New England tomorrow as well. Mayfield pass, almost picked off, but it's deflected. That pass intended for Odell Beckham Jr. What's up, T-Dog? And it'll be 4th and 10 for Cleveland. So Cleveland not doing well. Obviously, I thought this was going to be a good game, but so far I think that's not turning out to be right now. That's Tony Jefferson the 2nd getting the deflection. I don't know why Odell didn't jump up for the ball there. He had a chance. He was in front of the receiver. Had a chance to get it. Had a chance to get the ball, at least, seemed like. And yeah, unfortunately, they didn't jump up for it. So now Cleveland will punt it down their own 27-yard line. So really no gain on any of the plays, really. Baltimore return it from, I think, the 13, gets to the 15. That is Thomas. And here come the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 2nd year. Unless Flacco played, I'll have to check. I think Flacco might have played for the Ravens last season, but Lamar Jackson, if it is, then this is Jackson's first year as playing as well, so I formation for Lamar. Did I get that one right, T-Dog? Is that I form? I think it's I form. And off the Mark Ingram, he breaks 2 tackles. I think 1 or 2 tackles, gets 3 yards. Let me go here. Let me check. AFC division round, 12-5. Yeah, Flacco played last season. So this was Lamar Jackson's first full-time season. He's already 14-2. Ingram runs it for a 2nd and 7, and they get down for a 6-yard gain possibly. So 3rd and 1. Third and 1 for Baltimore. I formation for the Ravens. 4-man rush seems like it's going to be maybe another running play. In motion is the tight end. They hand off to Ingram. And Ingram's going to get the first down. He's got a lot more. Down to the 33-yard line goes Mark Ingram. And they're already making sure that Cleveland pays the price for last season after they get shut out 20-0. Baltimore, even though facing them in the regular season, it would be better if they beat him in the playoffs as well, and they are. Just a missed tackle by 51 there. He got him behind the line, maybe a first down, but not as much yardage, but unfortunately no. So 23 seconds remaining in the first, they go pistol. Quick pass to Snead, and Snead's going to get dropped at the 31-yard line. And that will end the first quarter. That'll be a second reception. Denzel Ward with the tackle there. Yeah, ran backwards and then ran forwards for a yard, so. So, second quarter coming up right now. Ravens lead 7-0 here at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Lamar Jackson trying to push this team to a good win here, make it to the AFC Championship game, which will be either against the Patriots or rematch against them from the divisional round last season, or the Jaguars, who those teams have never met in the playoffs. Jackson in the backfield. Jackson bullets at the Willie Snead. He bulleted it to number 11. To Roberts, 6-yard gain of 6 on it, and 3rd and 6 now for Baltimore, down to the 37-yard line. Cleveland looking for a stop. Baltimore with all the momentum on their side. They got 4 wideouts. Let's see what happens. Jackson takes off, gets sacked in the process by Vernon. And Vernon with this sack, it'll be 4th and 11. Countdown 31-yard line. You see, you try to run to the outside. They had a big hole there. Probably could have went there, but Vernon breaks the sack, gets to Jackson, and Cleveland's gonna stop him not gonna stop him 3 and out, and that's very good for them, because if Baltimore scored again, then something would have happened. So it looked like 38 trying to go in motion, not going to work. That's gonna bounce back deep in the end zone. So now Baltimore in cold and very cold weather, just looking to end this game. They do not get the touchdown to go 14-0. They're still up 7-0 though. Cleveland did nothing last drive. But will Baltimore be able to hold again? Remember, this Baltimore defense locked down, as I said, and been locked down all season. Hopefully not to choke when it comes to playoff time, when it really matters. When it matters more than the regular season. They're not throwing 20-yard line after the touchback. Landry in motion. Baker to pass. That pass is caught. That's to Njoku. And Njoku just gets walloped by 29. That is Earl Thomas. Walloped. And it'll be first down, though, at the 37-yard line after the 17-yard reception. Wide open. 44 missed the tackle. But there's Earl Thomas just, Let's get him big right there. So David Njoku with the 17-yard reception will bring a first down and 10 for Cleveland at their own 37-yard line. 4:20 remaining. A hand off to Curtis. Curtis kind of gets blocked by his own offensive line there. And then 2nd and 10. Earl Thomas the second with the tackle. That'll be a quick pass to Jarvis Landry, who runs backwards for a 2-yard loss on the rushing play on the RPO pass. Jefferson the second, who made the deflection to end the Cleveland drive last time. He ends up making the tackle there. I don't know why Landry ran backwards. The AI was kind of dumb in those RPO plays, but sometimes it can really work out for you. Just ask Darren Fuller. He broke 2 tackles, scored a touchdown in that New Orleans game, and that led to a 7-7 tie, which then late in the game when we into a 24-21 win. Mayfield in the pocket. That pass is caught to 81 for a great first down. That's the Higgins. First down, Cleveland. If Cleveland can win this game, that will put a big statement that they might be weaker, but they can still beat teams. So if they can still beat the good teams. 10-6, like everyone knew when they were like 6-0, when they beat the Washington Redskins. Everyone knew that Cleveland was the team to beat after that, and Cleveland was the team to beat. They ended up going undefeated, full 19-0, just like Washington did the year prior when they did that. And Beckham's going to get back to the 45 for a 1-yard loss. But like I said, though, if Cleveland can beat Baltimore, who won the AFC North now for the second time in 4 custom seasons. They won it in 2018. Went to the Super Bowl, lost to the and now they're facing Cleveland, who won the Super Bowl prior. So this is going to determine who goes to the AFC Championship game and possibly Super Bowl. Wow, that pass was deflected. 3rd and 11, so it looks like he tried to get another fucking RPO pass. It doesn't fucking work. Wanted a quick pass. I don't know what Baker Mayfield's doing calling these plays. I don't know if it's the coach's idea or what, but Baker is obviously not going to get anywhere with these plays going out for him. 3rd and 11, have to get to, not the 45, definitely not in field goal range. Mayfield, he's got passed one way or another, and that is caught on the sideline. Jarvis Landry for the first down. Leads to a 2-minute warning. 27-yard reception by Jarvis Landry. And it'll be 1st and 10. Smith couldn't get him. And there's a 2-minute warning there for here at M&T Bank Stadium. 7-0 your score going into the 2-minute warning. We're back from a 2-minute warning right now. Cleveland doing a great job getting down the field this time, like their first possession, which luckily the defense was able to hold up. That pass to Higgins is completed for a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 5 now. Higgins with a 2nd reception now for 26 yards. So 2nd and 5, Cleveland. So there looks like some of the frustration going on with the Baltimore defense trying to stop Cleveland. Mayfield passes in the end zone to Beckham, touchdown. Bullet passes to Odell Beckham Jr., touchdown. Cleveland 7-6. And Cleveland's going to tie it all up, but they gave a lot of time. Might have been a bad decision. You gave up a lot of time to Baltimore now. But a great pass by Baker Mayfield ends up getting Baltimore a run for its money now. Here comes Schobert now for the kick. kick is up and through. And it's 7-7 here in the AFC divisional round. First of two, I should say. After this game, you will find to watch the RDO Truck Series at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Canadian Tire for the Cheese at 1:30, sponsored by hashtag Do With Laverne. Yes, that has not changed. And I'm sorry, when ECC said stop inviting me to shirts, I actually thought that was a burn. I was like, oh damn, burn? No. And that will be Thomas getting down to the 29-yard line. So Baltimore has a minute 48 with 3 timeouts to get down the field, get 71 yards down the field for the touchdown, take a 14-0 lead, take a 14-7 lead, go into halftime. But Cleveland does get ball back, and if Baltimore does do that, they still will be in control of the. They would still be in the control. Remember that of the shootouts. Cleveland trying to stop Baltimore for another time. Looks like they're gonna go pass. Ingram in the backfield. Sup, Eternal. And that pass is caught to Ingram for a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 3 down to 35. And Ingram then, he had that rushing touchdown, able to get Baltimore 7-0 lead. Baker Mayfield able to come back. Drive them all the way down in the end zone. Pass to Odell Beckham Jr. for the touchdown. Let's see what Lamar Jackson can do. 7-yard pass turns into a pass to Wilson the 4th and a face mask. Wow. Defensive face mask. Joe Schobert. 15-yard penalty brings them all the way into Cleveland territory. So a minute 18 to go in the first. At the 41-yard line in Cleveland territory. Baltimore now plenty of time on the clock to try and score a field goal, at least to take a 3-point lead. My God, I can't speak. So it was Roberts that made that catch when number 11 caught it, so it was Roberts. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line in Cleveland territory. Jackson the pass. Jackson with the catch to Roberts. He gets past the line. That's a first down. And now for about a minute left to play, you'll see a timeout, minute 1 to go, and that's when we're going to see them start using a timeout, timeouts. Yep. Oh, another person watching. Let's go. Second quarter here in the AFC wildcard game. Still tied, 7-all. 7-7 when we come back from the timeout. Baltimore trying to get down to the end zone. They have 30 yards to go. Especially when they had that face mask. That really helped them. 1st and 10. Baltimore. Jackson back to pass. Lamar. He's going to take off. There goes Lamar. Jukes out. Breaks the tackle. Probably broke 2 and then gets the first down. Timeout is called at the 16-yard line. So 7-7 all. 54 seconds to go. So Cleveland will probably have enough time to get down the field if Baltimore does not waste it already down to the 3-second mark. Because Baltimore has an easy chance just to throw the ball up and for grabs in the end zone. Hopefully it'll be a touchdown. Lamar Jackson back to pass. That pass is caught to Roberts for the first down, but because they have 1 timeout left, so now they're going to run out clock just a little bit. Roberts with his 3rd reception for a 5-yard gain. Skonik with the tackle. His 2nd tackle of the game. So Cleveland just trying to hold on. Just trying to hold them to a field goal now. 30 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5. Jackson in the end zone. Almost picked off. Pass intended for either Snead or Roberts. It'll be 3rd and 5 Cleveland. They have a timeout left. Remember that. If that ball was picked off, if that ball ended up being picked off, oh, yeah, no. 3rd and 5. And Jackson slides down at the 4-yard line. Timeout called. That's their last timeout, so looking to try and easily rush in for the end zone at the 4-yard line. Surprisingly called timeout. Probably could have ran to his right or left to get to the end zone. He is fast after all. 7-7 tie. Cleveland trying. Oh, looks like we lost those 2 viewers. Cleveland trying to stop, but it looks like passing play. Get in the end zone. Jackson the pass. Jackson in the end zone. Touchdown! Roberts with the reception. And it'll be 13-7 going to halftime. Well, 14-7 going to halftime here in Baltimore. Yeah, just no one covering Roberts on that slant in the back of the end zone. Nice job by Roberts. They get in the back of the end zone. Griffin the holder. Kick is up from Tucker, and it is good. So 14-7, Baltimore. Right now, Baltimore. 12 seconds to go in the half. So, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you this right now. If Cleveland possibly has a chance, get a deep bomb, throw it, caught, call a quick timeout, either score a field goal so you can be down by a possession still, or you go for another deep, or you go for another pass, or you go for a run, let the clock run out and get a touchdown in your next possession, starting the second half. That is the thing. So Jarvis Landry ready to kick it off here. No, not Jarvis Landry. He's ready to return. Tucker kicks it away to Landry back at the goal line. 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. He's down to 25 when he gets tackled, so 8 seconds remaining. I don't have to go for the Hail Mary here. You can go for a deep bomb, like on the forward, pass it deep, get it caught, and then if there's enough time left, call timeout immediately. And it doesn't seem like that's going to happen here. So it looks like they just go for the safe route. Hand off to Curtis. Curtis finds a hole, but then gets stopped immediately. Oh, they called timeout. Cleveland called the timeout after the run play, so that's kind of stupid if you're going to do that. You should have called the pass play. Carr with his 3rd tackle. 2nd and 7 for Cleveland. They have to throw 70 yards. Mayfield has to throw 71 yards getting in the end zone if he's going for Hail Mary. Seems like he's going to go for a deep pass. They have 4 seconds, have to get to the end zone. There's no way they're going to have enough time. Yep. Last play of the game, of the half. Deep bomb, resisted pressure. That is intercepted. Earl Thomas with the interception. It's the first pick that Mayfield has thrown, I believe, all postseason, I want to say. Yeah, because he went perfect. So he tries to get it down the field. It does not work. And it's 14-7 Baltimore going to halftime. We're back here after the first half here. Baker Mayfield come out of the locker room just after throwing the interception. As Cleveland now trying to get something going here. What's going to happen? Tucker will kick it away. Cleveland will return with Jarvis Landry. All he did once before, almost. I mean, if he threw that earlier, if Mayfield threw that earlier, I might have had a chance, but I don't know. Landry will return it past the 25 to 28-yard line. And 5:56 remaining in the third now. Just hitting just over the half-an-hour mark. Mayfield right now, touchdown pass for an interception. So that was his first interception of the game, of the postseason also. He went 5 touchdowns, 0 picks against Denver. But right now, 14-7 Baltimore. Earl Thomas and X Factor. That's something you do not want to see. He's got that zone hawk, so you better expect a pick. And especially when, I'm telling you, Baltimore defense locked down everywhere. This defensive line, this defense going to carry Baltimore to a Super Bowl championship probably this season, because New York's out. New York could have been a great contender, possibly. Like, how they played against Washington in the snow, that didn't seem well. But how you got Minnesota 16-0. You got Detroit, who beat the Saints by 3. That pass caught the Jarvis Landry. No, that pass caught the Kareem Hunt. My bad, for first down. But yeah, you got the Lions in the NFC Championship game. You got the Redskins, possible rematch against them, but they look a little bit weaker. But you know, you never know. And you got Young, and you got the Jaguars and Patriots to face off to make the Super Bowl if you win here. First and 10 to hand off to Curtis. Curtis has not been having any success now, but he does. Trucks Earl Thomas! Wow! I think that was Thomas. I think that might have been Thomas, whoever 23 is. No, it wasn't Thomas, but he trucked X Factor, man. I think it was Jefferson. Who did he truck? I know he trucked somebody. Oh, he did truck Thomas. Jefferson was the one that made a tackle, but wow. He trucked the crap out of him. And he tried to get away from Jefferson, but Jefferson was already there. But wow, that is some strength. You bet Thomas will want to get one back after that. Hunt in the backfield, hand off to Kareem Hunt. Hunt finds a hole. Kareem past the first down marker. Down to the 28-yard line, be first and 10 Cleveland. And looks like Cleveland now starting to find out the running game. Starting to get their running yards in. That's what you need. You want to be... Jacksonville made Buffalo on its toes. You never knew if they were going to run or pass on any drive. When a team goes more pass, you know when they'll probably line up pass, and you'll get it probably 90% of the time. But if you do something like Jacksonville did, you don't know. That's how Jacksonville was able to win. So with 17 unanswered points until they let Buffalo get a field goal, make it 10-17. Run the Kareem Hunt. That is going to be a 2-yard gain. Bynes with his third tackle of the game on that, and with 3:54 remaining in the third right now. 26-yard line. Cleveland can easily make it a 14-14 game. Cleveland trying to keep it competitive right now. Hand off to Curtis. Curtis is going to get tackled behind the line to the 27. So it'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Cleveland. After the 1-yard loss on Curtis Kelly. Ooh, surprisingly did not get going as fast as you would want to. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Looks like 3 wideouts. Mayfield back to pass. That passes the Hunt. He can't get anywhere. It's the 20. And 3 minutes to go in the third. Now you gotta stop. Now you gotta hold Baltimore to a field goal. So Hunt with a second reception, but cannot get the first down there. Surprisingly, you should have saw. I mean, he broke the tackle of Earl Thomas. McPhee was there to tackle him down to make sure that he was tackled. Nice recognition by McPhee. It'll be 4th and 2. Will they go for it? No. So Seibert will kick the field goal. No, they'll fake it. They'll fake it. And it's incomplete. So the fake field goal. Pass intended to number 23. Incomplete. Don't know if that was dropped or the defender just got in front of it. That was surprising. Now he just gave Baltimore a chance to be up by 2 possessions. Coming to the end of the third. God, they're on 20-yard line though, so it's like if they made it and then it's like if they punted out of the end zone, so they have to drive 30 yards anyway. So it's just like a punt then. It's kind of like they just punted to Baltimore now, but now it sucks because now you're not up 10-0. Now you're not close the gap to 14-10. No, you're still down 14-7. Ingram for 1-yard loss on that play. But the passing and the running game has been on point. It's been on point for Baltimore. Second and 11. 2 minutes to go in the third. Jackson the pass. That pass is caught to the tight end 89. That is, I can't remember his name because it's been so long. Mark Andrews. It'll be 3rd and 9. Randall with this 4th tackle. Can Cleveland stop? Possibly kick another field goal. Have a chance to kick another field goal. Or have a chance to get a touchdown. Tie the game up. Minute 30 left to play in the third. Usually we see a lot of 3rd down conversions. Do we see one here? Play action to Ingram. And there's your 1st down conversion. Unless they stop them. At 4th and inches. They do! Wow! 4th and inches! With a minute 18 left to play in the third. That is, wow. Slid a little bit too early there. And he'll mark him down just on the 1st down marker. Won't be enough. And Cleveland will luckily get the lucky slide he took, and Landry won't get anywhere. He will be tackled at the 18-yard line. Nice job by the Cleveland defense to force Jackson in an early slide. Baker Mayfield 8 for 12, 102 yards, 1 passing touchdown for 1 interception. So now they have ball at the end of the 3rd quarter, and then the beginning of the 4th quarter if they don't get 3 and out right here. So Cleveland trying to tie the game up in their 2nd possession. Remember, the 1st possession of the 1st half, they didn't get anywhere. The 1st possession here, they had a chance to score a field goal. See, now you wish you would have taken the field goal, because you stopped them on 3rd down. It would have been 14-10, and then you had a chance to take the lead 17-14. But no, now you only have a chance to tie it. So really that fake field goal just came back and bit them. So 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard rush by Curtis Kelly. That is Curtis still in the backfield. Once a part of the 99 club. That's why he has those shoes. That pass inaccurate. Almost picked off. Almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd and 6 now. Oh, looks like probably got away from Mayfield. Threw it way too far ahead of his receiver, who wasn't even going to get the 1st down anyway, so wouldn't that have mattered. 3rd down and 6. Has to get to the 28-yard line. And Mayfield is sacked by Juden. Because of that, now Cleveland will have to punt the ball away. So it looks like no, Baltimore will have ball getting into the beginning of the 4th. As Cleveland will punt it in the 4th quarter, down by a touchdown. Can their defense hold again? They scored 38 points, they're held 31 less. Down 14-7. Baltimore looking to get redemption on Cleveland and beat them in the NFC divisional round. Well, last year they lost in the NFC Championship. AFC. I said NFC division round. I meant AFC division round. Well, last year they faced an AFC Championship round, got shut out 20-0. So as Baltimore will get ball gun and start in the 4th quarter. You're very cold in Baltimore around, and in my room where I'm fucking commentating this. Baltimore received ball. They have not scored, I think, since the 1st, but that's a juke. Wow, that is a juke by Thomas. Nice juke by Thomas to get to the 48-yard line. Nice field position as well. And as Baltimore now looking to settle the score. Score one more touchdown. Possibly win them the game. Cleveland, on the other hand, looking for a stop. Here comes Lamar Jackson, though. A hand off to Ingram. Ingram finds a hold, shoots out 2 men, almost a third, and gets pushed forward in Cleveland territory for 2nd and inches. So Cleveland right now, their defense not looking so bright as they did against Denver, but Denver's offense was not good in the beginning. They choked a lot in that wild card game, and I think Denver might be lucky they're not facing Baltimore right now, because Cleveland ain't even doing a good job. Hand off, they'll play action to Jackson. Jackson gets the ball off, but with resisted pressure, inaccurate throw. Be 3rd and inches. They stopped them on a 4th. They got them to a 4th and inches last time. Do they run it up in the middle trying to get the first down, or do they pass? Not the 43, so I think the better option is to pass. Looks like they're going to do that. Might be a rush here. Ingram in the backfield. Ingram, well, that pass. Oh, inaccurate again! It'll be 4th and inches once again for Baltimore. They have to punch it away unless they want to actually go for the kick. Wow. Roberts was your intended receiver. Just threw it way ahead of him. Ball might have gone away from him. And Cleveland, another lucky stop. Oh, 60-yard field goal for Justin Tucker. He is a god. He can hit these 60-yarder up. No good. It's just short. And Cleveland will have ball at midfield. Try to hit the 60-yarder. Just short. Maybe short and to the left. But anyway, it will not be a 17-7 game, and Mayfield will have another shot. Will he choke it away like he did for the past 2 drives? That's the question. Because if he wins this game, I guarantee him and this team might get a big overall boost. Baltimore looking to get a slight overall boost, possibly for the impacted players at least. Midfield, 1st and 10. Cleveland down by a touchdown. Well, if Cleveland scores here, you best believe Baltimore's going to score on their next drive. At midfield, Mayfield drops the pass. Passes, that is caught the Njoku on the inaccurate throw, but still caught. And it's 1st and 10. At the 27 in field goal range. So this seems like this looks like very, very good circumstances for the Cleveland Browns. Down by a touchdown. Still could have been down by only 4, but no. That pass is caught there in Njoku again. He was down at the 5. 1st and goal Cleveland. His 3rd reception of the game. And Njoku really getting him. He's getting open, and that's good for Mayfield. He's finding an open. He's finding an open receiver, and that's very good. So now, come to a 3rd down. Come to a 1st and goal, 4:19 remaining. Clock accelerates a little bit. Browns need this touchdown, tie the game up. Mayfield the pass. Can't find anyone. And he's sacked. Wormley with the sack, and they get him down at the 12. 2nd and goal. That gives Cleveland a little bit more breathing room. Baltimore's defense a little bit more breathing room. They don't have to be congested in the end zone. There's no one open. He probably had someone open while he was gonna have someone open while he got sacked. And I think that was I think it was Njoku who just got open as he got sacked. If only the protection could last just a little bit longer, would have been fine. But down to 12, 3:38 to go in the 4th. So best believe Baltimore might have the last possession. Njoku with the catch down at the 5. 3rd and goal. So Mayfield goes for the field goal. That might be done. Not Mayfield. If Cleveland Browns go for the field goal, that might be done. Unless they stop him for a third time. So Njoku, he surprisingly didn't turn up the field and seemed like he just kept running. Yeah, like he never turned up the field. Like I don't know. Like he had a shot. If he turned up the field, like you have a shot to score a touchdown. But I formation, goal line. Oh, this ain't gonna go work. This ain't gonna work. Hand off to Hunt, and Hunt's gonna get nowhere. Told you that wasn't gonna work. 4th and goal, Cleveland. Did they go for it, score a touchdown, or did they go for a miss, or did they go for the extra, or did they go for the field goal, which will probably be faked again? So 4th and goal. Cleveland's going for it. 2:40 remaining in the 4th, down at the 3. What do you have to lose? It's the playoffs. Mayfield, back to pass. Trying to find someone. Oh, incomplete. Almost picked off in the end zone. Try to throw it in the corner of the end zone, doesn't work. It seemed like he might have been open, and then it seemed like why did they do that? That was weird, because Landry was open in the end zone. I don't know why the game just jolted him right there to get the ball. Should have had a miss, because that never happens in real life. But down at the 3-yard line, coming to 2:30 left in the AFC division round. Baltimore trying not to have Cleveland upset them, trying to end Cleveland's hopes of back-to-back Super Bowls, and have Baltimore have a chance to finally get their first Super Bowl. And off to Ingram. Ingram gets nowhere and actually down a yard. Vernon with his 3rd tackle. Best believe if it was a safety, you better not hope for a safety when you're in these conditions. Just don't go for an engage 8. You should be fine. So this will be the never mind. So they just skip to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here in the 4th quarter. 14-7 is the score. All the Ravens need is a field goal and they win the game. Or they can hold ball, get 1 first-down conversion, and they be set. 3 wideouts, my bad. Didn't see the one bottom of my screen. Hand off to Ingram. Ingram tackle at the 7. Timeout immediately called by Cleveland, so it'll be 3rd and 6. You need to stop here. Because if you get a stop here, then, that's good. That is good. 3rd and 6. This is a crucial 3rd down, because if Baltimore gets this, they waste another time. They waste a Cleveland's 2nd timeout, and they would probably win the game. Back to pass. Pass is caught. 1st down, and possibly the game winner. Timeout called by Cleveland. 14-7. So they have 3 downs. They will have 3 downs where that defense really did not prove their stuff there. And pistol, I have no idea what this formation is. They hand off to Ingram. Ingram tackled. 4-yard gain. Timeout immediately called. And these next 3 downs, unless if they pass, they should pass on 3rd down maybe. 2nd and 6. So Cleveland looks like they're gonna be hold for a touchdown. Looks like going for the same formation like they did last time. And to Ingram. Ingram's tackled. Down to 26, so it'll be 3rd and 5. They still have 1 minute and 38 left to go. If you stop them here, you might have a chance to quickly get ball, spike it, might have a chance. Minute left, this is game. This is the game. They get it here, they're fine. And they do. Baltimore is going to go on to the AFC Championship game for the 3rd year in a row. Nice shot by Baltimore. Find Cameron Meredith. wide open. I even found him wide open. No one was covering him. And because of that, all they really have to do is just kneel the ball, win 14-7, go to the AFC Championship game. But either as the home field or the road team. That's the thing. If you lose, if you're the second seed, you have to hope that first seed loses so you can be back at home. The first seed wins. If the first seed wins, then you're on the road. So that's why we're not gonna put Baltimore in a spot yet. But we all do know that they have won. 5 seconds. Cleveland blew their chance at stopping them twice. And because of that, they're going to move on and end Cleveland's hopes for a second Super Bowl title in a row. And Baltimore on the road to return to the Super Bowl for the first time since the 2018 custom season. John Harbaugh doing a great job as a head coach for this team. Made this team go 14-2, now 15-2. Cleveland's going to go home. It's going to go home. Great win for Baltimore, though. Neither team scored in the second half, but they had shots. All right, I will say that they had shots too. Beckham's first quarter, I think it might have been second quarter touchdown, but really Roberts' touchdown was the one that won them the game because neither team scored, and I'm surprised that neither team did score. It could have been 14-10, but what you gonna do? But Cleveland had no answer for Baltimore's defense, and because of that, they're gonna lose by a touchdown. Our final score here in the AFC divisional game for the fifth and second seed, Browns 7, Ravens 14. We'll see you all next time tomorrow. Remember, RDR Racing League tonight at 7. Stream will be up by 6:30, by I believe 6:50 maybe. So be there to watch.